It is widely accepted that the car is probably the most beloved of all mankind's inventions, and that the steam-powered locomotive triggered the Industrial Revolution, and that the airplane and jet engine are two of the most important inventions of our time. But what is not so widely known is that these inventions include technology invented by the Arab and Muslim inventors of the Middle Ages. Mechanical flight is believed to first have been achieved successfully by the Muslim astronomer, musician, and engineer Abbas ibn Farnas. In 875 AD, after having perfected a machine of silk and eagle's feathers, Ibn Farnas took off from a high mountain cliff near his home in Cordoba, Spain. He flew to a significant height, and witness accounts state that he remained in the air for up to 10 minutes before he crash-landed. In 953 AD, the first fountain pen was invented. Tired of messy quill pens, Al-Mu'izz al-Din Ilah, the Caliph of Egypt, demanded of his court engineers a pen which would not stain his hands or clothes. Records show that he was provided with a pen which held ink in a reservoir and delivered it to the nib via gravity and capillary action. In his book, The Book of Knowledge and Ingenious Mechanical Devices, published in 1206 AD, Al-Jazari described over 50 mechanical devices, most of which he invented himself. Among his most important inventions is the crankshaft and connecting rod mechanism. The hand-operated crank was known in Han China, but Al-Jazari was the first to incorporate it in a machine, thus inventing the crankshaft. Both the steam engine and the internal combustion engine use crankshafts to transform linear motion from pistons to rotary motion that can drive a vehicle forward. The first application of a double-acting principle is seen in his ingenious double-action reciprocating piston suction pump. Among Al-Jazari's other inventions, the Castle Rock was an astronomical clock and analog programmable computer that could calculate the solar and lunar orbits while displaying the zodiac and playing music. In 1551, Taqiyuddin as-Sa'di, the Ottomans' most famous scientist, invented the first impulse steam turbine. High-pressure steam was directed at the bucket-shaped blades of the turbine, forcing it to turn according to Newton's second law. This type of turbine is still used today for water turbines and proved more efficient than other types of water turbines. Later, in 1559, as-Sa'di invented a sophisticated 6-cylinder monoblock pump. It was a hydro-powered water-raising machine incorporating valves, suction and delivery pipes, piston rods with lead weights, trip levers with pin joints and cams on the axle of a water-driven scoop wheel. And those were great inventions that still shine bright in the stars of science galaxy.